Good morning friends, welcome to my YouTube channel of astrologer Anil Agarwal. Today we will be talking about what I had specifically mentioned about the affliction in the zodiac arc in the sign Taurus from the 23rd March to 3rd April 2021. It's a very sensitive arc and 18 degrees 46 minutes to 19 degrees some odd minutes is a Vishghati, and the Angarak Yoga is taking place between Mars and Saturn. Mars and Saturn both will be in the same Gemini Navamsha, and Saturn will also join in this Navamsha. So friends, I had mentioned that this arc, this affliction to this arc in the sign Taurus will be most venomous, explosive, and you can see for yourself. It's very difficult to see the horoscope of all the countries, but I had mentioned specifically that it is most unfortunate time. It is explosive. The earthquakes can take place, unnatural calamities can take place. There can be explosions, there can be earthquakes, there can be political tug of war, there can be untoward happenings, and you can see for yourself. I have written this article, Astrology Speaks Loudly. Australia falls prey to Angarak Yoga. Thousands excavated as witnesses world's floods in decades. Now these floods, why these floods? Because as I've already mentioned, I've been mentioning that the worst things happen when there are malefics in the stars of Mercury. The stars of Mercury are Ashleisha, Jyestha and Revati, and the worst is Jyestha, and that is where Ketu is transiting. And friends, on the 2nd of April, Moon will also join Ketu in Jyestha Nakshatra. So 2nd April will be most explosive, because at that point of time, if you pull out the chart of Australia, the foundation chart of Australia of the 1st January 1901, 1325 hours Melbourne, you will find the chart of Pisces Lagna, and Ketu is placed in the sign Taurus at probably at 8 degrees, and in Scorpio you have Venus, the 8th lord, at 18.27 degrees with Rahu, and that's where the Rahu and Ketu are reaching over the natal. Ketu is reaching over the natal Venus at 18 degrees. After the 15th of March, they have changed Navamsha. Now they are in the same Navamsha. The transit Ketu and the Venus in the foundation chart of Australia, and the natal Mars aspects the Venus in the natal chart at very close degrees. Mars is at 20 degrees, and the transit Mars is reaching the 28 degrees arc on the 27th, 28th March, and it is activating the natal Mars, and that Mars is activating the Venus, and Venus is placed in the Lagna at the time of the event. So friends, and Sun is combusting the Venus, the 8th lord, and in watery signs. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share, that my predictions have been spot on. The arc, the zodiac arc of Taurus sign from 23rd of March till 3rd of April is activated, and the worst events will take place. I may also add that apart from this, there has been a shooting in Colorado supermarket, and thousands flee from the refugee camps in Bangladesh because of fire and explosions, and some people are also dead. All those countries which are on the coastal areas like Indonesia, Philippines, Japan, and especially in the southeastern part of Asia, will be influenced adversely, and all those countries who will be influenced by the eclipse of the 10th June will also be adversely influenced by this Angarak Yoga. This Angarak Yoga is also responsible for the surge in the coronavirus. I've added that the surge in coronavirus and Rahu and Ketu have changed their Navamsha on the 15th of March to Rahu has come in Gemini and Ketu has come in Sagittarius, the sign from where the eclipse had taken place. It is come back in Navamsha. So there is and that's why the virus spread, the spikes in the virus spread, because after 15th of March, Ketu has come back in the Sagittarius Navamsha. It will remain there in Sagittarius Navamsha till 10th of May. And then it will come, Ketu will come in Scorpio. It will become Varguttam. And Varguttam Ketu is not good because it is the planet for disease. And it will remain in Scorpio Navamsha till 10th of August. So friends, till 10th of August will be the time, the major time, the time frame as I have mentioned is from 23rd March till 3rd April will be the peak of everything, and slowly things will settle down till 10th of May, and then after 10th of August we may start getting some relief from coronavirus. You cannot switch off. It is not electricity. This virus is not like electricity. Just you press off and the light will go off and the coronavirus will go off. Yes, the spikes in the coronavirus will reduce. They will reduce from the 10th of May till 10th of August. And after 10th of August, you will find some relief. But primarily speaking, till Rahu and Ketu are in the Taurus and Scorpio, especially till Rahu in Rohini will be till 10th of September. So, and Rahu and Ketu will remain in this axis till 17th March 2022. And if you compare it with the Spanish flu only disappeared when Rahu and Ketu were in the Aries and Libra axis. So they will join Aries and Libra axis. Rahu and Ketu will join Aries and Libra axis respectively after the 17th March 2021. But there has to be a nakshatra exchange between the two so that the coronavirus disappears, and that will happen only on the 8th February 2023. But because of medical advancement, the virus may be there, but it will be controlled by the vaccines. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share that astrology is amazing. I can tell you that if astrology is used, you can improve your life. There is no reason that you cannot improve your life by astrology. And astrology put in proper manner, analyzed in a proper manner, you can really see what is going to happen in the future. And it is high time we use astrology for our benefit in our life. So that's all about, friends. I wanted to say that my predictions have been spot on, and you have to wait and see for time to come. Thank you, friends. Bye bye.